In 2003, Google was still a fairly small company back then. We had a cluster of small buildings. And I was taking a walk outside the buildings at the time. It was summer of 2003. And then I had a moment where things clarified for me. A moment of clarity. And the clarity is I knew what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. And for the rest of my life, I wanted to create the conditions for world peace in my lifetime. World peace in my lifetime. That's what I wanted to do. That's all I wanted to do for the rest of my life. And I had no expectation of success. Which, by the way, I tell all my friends, when I started working on this, I knew it was impossible, I just didn't know it would be hard. So, I had no expectation of success. However, this world peace is so important, I felt somebody has to fail trying. And I volunteered to be that guy who fails trying. So that was the moment. Shall I go on about the story? Yeah. Sure, okay. So being an engineer, that was not good enough, right? Having that in the moment. And the question an engineer has to ask himself is how, right? And I sort of figured it out. I figured out the way to create the conditions for world peace in my lifetime is to scale inner peace, inner happiness, and compassion globally. Because if these three qualities are worldwide, then we have the conditions for world peace in my lifetime. And then how do we do that? I figured it out. There is a Buddhist concept called upaya. It translates as a skillful means, which means helping people not where you are, but where they are. Right? So I figured out the way to do this was upaya. So specifically, aligning these three qualities of goodness, inner peace, inner happiness, and compassion, aligning them with success and profits. Right? If I can help my co-workers, my company, become more successful and more profitable, with goodness being the necessary input and the unavoidable side effect, then goodness will spread. Then we have the condition for world peace.